Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? Let's review some scores for Thursday night hockey, and then we'll do some picks for Friday. There's 5 games on the board for Friday. Thursday, things started off with Toronto and Winnipeg. Toronto won that game 5-3. We got that one wrong. Philadelphia over the Rangers 3-2. We got that one wrong. Boston over Buffalo 5-1. We got that one right. Islanders and Washington going into a shootout. Washington won that game 1-0. We got that one wrong. Tampa over Columbus 3-1. We got that one right. Carolina over Florida 4-2. We got that one wrong. Pittsburgh over New Jersey 5-1. We got that one right. Detroit all over Dallas 7-3. We got that one wrong. Then St. Louis, I didn't think they looked bad at times. I actually watched a good portion of that game, and they looked all right, but they ended up losing 4-2 to Colorado. We got that one wrong. And then at the end, Ottawa over Vancouver 3-0. We got that one right. It was a rough day at the office for Thursday. Best bet was the Rangers. We lost that one. The record goes to 31-25. Overall picks were 4-6. That record goes to 241 and 192. And on my parlays, out of my 6 bets that I laid, I only got one right, and that was the Ottawa bet. So yeah, glad Thursday's over, and don't want to repeat that if I can help it. Friday, small slate, make some picks, and hopefully have a nice start to the weekend. We start off with Boston against Buffalo. Buffalo is 4-5-1 in their last 10, current 2-game losing streak. Lukonen, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I haven't seen the name before, but been confirmed to be in net. NHL debut, a 22-year-old kid. Could light it up, could be a bomb, who knows. We'll obviously wait and see. Boston is 8-2-0 in their last 10, current 6-game winning streak. Halak is listed to be in net for Boston. They're in fourth with 60 points in the Mass Mutual East. Buffalo sits in eighth with 31 points. Game 3 of a 3-game set and a back-to-back here for these teams. Boston won Tuesday 2-0, and here on Thursday night they won 5-1. Boston now won all 5 games between these two teams. Boston widened the gap too with their win Thursday and the Rangers losing. I think there's an 8-point spread between 4th and 5th now. And the Bruins are only 4 points out of being tied for first. So we could see a surge here from Boston. I'm definitely going to go Boston here again to beat Buffalo. That's my pick. Visiting team, Boston, first pick. Next game, Philadelphia and the New York Rangers. The Rangers 6-3-1 in their last 10, current 2-game losing streak. Gorgaev listed to be in net for the Rangers. Philadelphia is 4-4-2 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Alex Lyon has been confirmed, I think, to be in net for Philadelphia. I think he's played 1 full game so far. They're in 6th with 49 points in the Mass Mutual East. The Rangers sit in 5th with 52 points. Back-to-back for these two as well. Flyers played a good game on Thursday, and they won that game 3-2. This is the last game between these two for the regular season. The Flyers have won 4, and the Rangers have won 3. Thursday's game was a good game. And, hats off to Elliott, because, I think he definitely helped win that game. If it wasn't for him, I'm not sure if the Flyers would have ended up on top. But Friday night's game is a different game, and you've got a goalie who's got basically no experience back there compared to Elliott anyway. And Rangers are in a must-win position here. I like the Rangers a lot here. Rangers is going to be my pick. The next game, Nashville against Chicago. Chicago 5-5-0 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Lankinen listed to be in net for Chicago against Nashville, who are 6-3-1 in their last 10 with an overtime decision. Saros listed to be in net for Nashville. They're in 4th with 52 points in the Discover Central. Chicago in 6th with 49 points. This is a third game of a 3-game set. So far, the Preds won the first game 5-2, and then the Hawks, they won the second game 5-4 in overtime. So this third game, will obviously break this rubber. This is the last time these teams will meet in the regular season. The Hawks won their first game in this series on Wednesday. Nashville has won all other 6 meetings between these two. Kane with 5 assists, 6 points in his last 5 for Chicago. And I like Chicago at home here, especially with the way they won that last game. They've struggled a little bit with the face-off and controlling the game, so I see them coming out pretty hard. I'm hoping they come out and get a quick lead and then just maintain and hang on to that lead. That's what I'm hoping happens. But if they got to come from behind again, they've proven they can do that too, and they've proven they can beat this Nashville team. Sometimes when a team has that streak broken, it takes a couple games before they get back to a winning ways. So I'm going to go Chicago here. Chicago's going to be my pick, home team to beat Nashville again. And next game, Montreal against Calgary. Calgary's 4-6-0 in their last 10, current 2-game losing streak. Markstrom listed to be in net for Calgary. Montreal's 4-6-0 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Allen listed to be in net. Price is still injured. They're in fourth with 49 points in the Scotia North. Calgary in fifth with 41 points. Montreal went to Edmonton on Wednesday and they won that game 4-3. Allen actually played a really nice game. Calgary played Ottawa in their last game and they lost that game 4-2. And this will be the first of a 3-game set between these two. And after that 3-game set, I think they're done for the regular season. Montreal has won 2 in this season. Calgary has actually won 4. Last time they played was April 16th, and Montreal won that game 2-1. Sometimes I talk about how teams are trending, and I see Montreal trending in a more positive direction than Calgary here. I think Calgary just hasn't admitted to themselves yet that they're not going to make the playoffs this season. Visiting team here, Montreal's my pick to win the game. Last game, we got Minnesota against the LA Kings. LA Kings are 4-6-0, current 1-game winning streak. Quick's listed, but for some reason, I think Peterson might be in net. We'll wait and see tomorrow. Minnesota 7-2-1 in their last 10, current 5-game winning streak. Talbot listed to be in net there in third with 61 points in the Honda West. The Kings 7th with 40 points. 2 teams in this Honda West division have clinched playoff spots already, and that's Vegas and Colorado. But on Wednesday, the Wild took on Arizona and they went away with a 4-1 win. The Kings' last game was also a 4-1 win. The Kings defeated Anaheim. Last regular season game for these two as well. Wild have won 5 in this series. The Kings have won 2. Bonino's still leading the Wild with 6 assists. 8 points in his last 5 games. Zuccarello with 4 goals in his last 5. Last time these teams met was way back in February. It was February 27th when Minnesota won 4-3. Minnesota is a strong team, and this Kings team is struggling. I know they got a win there, but against Anaheim, so it doesn't say a whole lot. Minnesota's going to win this game. Minnesota to beat the Kings. Montreal to beat Calgary. Chicago to beat Nashville. The Rangers to beat Philadelphia, and Boston to beat Buffalo. My best bet, I'm going to make it the Rangers game. I just don't see why the Rangers wouldn't win that game. Rangers is my best bet. And I'm going to do 2 little parlays. The odds aren't out on the Boston game, and they're not out on the Rangers game either. But I'm going to go Boston, either money line or puck line. Same with Rangers, either money line or puck line. But just those 2 in that parlay. The other parlay I'm going to go Chicago money line. I got it at 2.1. I'm going to go Montreal money line. I got it at 1.9. And then I'm going to go Minnesota puck line minus 1.5 at 2.55. And I feel good about those. So we'll see how it goes on Friday. Hopefully a good start to the weekend. Hope everyone's week ends off well. Good luck. Hope everyone is staying safe. Good luck with your picks. Thanks. Talk soon.